A big hello and welcome to all the planner moms, glam moms, and all my subscribers. So each one of you are doing well. I'm well and hope the same for each one of you. So hello from this part of the YouTube, and if you have just come to my channel for the first time, a big hello to you. And I post a lot of videos of all books, lots of books, some lifestyle, my life with my baby. Yes, I love reading, and especially my favorite genre are romance and self help books in non-fiction, but most of the time I'm reviewing the fiction books, and I love reading. So you will find a lot of spoiler free reviews in my channel. So if you've not seen my playlist for all the books I've read, I've already posted. So if you've stepped in here, it's for Rina Kent book, and that is for the Throne of Power and Throne of Vengeance, the Throne duet series review. So again, as I said, it's a spoiler free review, so you do not worry about it. But if you enjoy this video and you watch it all the way till the end, please do leave a heart and do leave a like. I'll also talk at the end about the books which are pending for me from the Rina verse, which I'm trying to catch up. And my next video will be about the books I've already read for last month, and the new books that I'll be reading in April. So stay tuned for that video, would be next after this. So quickly, let's talk about this, the Throne of Power and Throne of Vengeance. I've recently read the Monsters trilogy as well from Rina Kent, and my review is already in my channel, which is again spoiler free. So if you're interested, you can watch that. But this Throne of Power and Throne of Vengeance, this is a love story between Kylie Hunter and it is another is I keep forgetting her name. Rai. The Rai is the second, the lady who is the main FMC. So what we do is when I read the Monster trilogy, I was interested to know more about Rai, and we did get a little about Kyle. So of course I got curious, and I know these two are the parents of my favorite characters like Nikolai and Mia. So I was really very much interested to find out the parents' love story as well. So then I went through it. For me, this book will be definitely both. The first book is 4.5 star, and the second book would be 4 star. I enjoy Rina Kent's book. Of course, they have a lot of spice, which is sometimes too much, and I just flip the pages. But there is angst, there is emotions, there is a good plot. There's always suspense, like a thrill. In her books you will find that the plot will always have some twist, and oh my god, and all shit will happen that time. So in this, Kylie is supposed to be her bodyguard long time back. So now she's trying to you will see there is she's the part of Bratva, there's a Russian mafia. So she is the only woman in that, and her grand uncle is the Pakan, the big boss. All right. So the rest of the high officials are all men. So she has already been trying to establish herself, like to get to the next level, and her grand uncle is going to retire, and now she needs to be in power. And she liked Kylie a lot when she was younger, and he was supposed to be her bodyguard, and then he returns in the first book, and then it's like forced marriage. So she will get married to him, and then the whole story will begin. The love starts after the marriage, so that was fun to watch. And their banter, the chemistry, how he is like, the Rina Kent men are like, touch her and I'll shoot you. The possessive, all that is there. The angst is there. A lot of banter, enemies to lover. So the first book was amazing. I loved the plot and everything. The second book for me was a little lower because I wanted more, and I'll talk to you about what I wanted more. In the second part, again, something happens in the end. You will see. It was not shocking, but we knew it would happen. But it was alright. But at the end, always something will happen. Of course, it's a cliffhanger. Then you will read the second book, right? Then luckily it was a 2-book series, not a 3. So then the story, we got to know about Kylie's upbringing, like what happened to him in the past for him to be. He's one of the best snipers in the world during that time. So he is really, everybody likes him, but how he became the way he is. And in the second book we'll see more of Kylie and him going through trouble, going through, like, he cheats her, right? For not like cheating, he doesn't tell her who he is and his reasons to join, come back to the Bratva. So she doesn't trust him at all, and that part he tries to make her convince her. Then we get to meet her cousin as well, her twin also, Rice twin as well. So she has another book also which I still have to read, so I will be reading that in future. So all this will happen at the end. Of course the end is always good, and then they have their kids also in the epilogue, Nikolai and the twin girls. Mia, god of god, which one was it, the one with London and Mia are my favorite. The whole God series, God of Malice I enjoyed, and the God of, I think, God of Ruin, that was my favorite. I've already posted a lot of Rina Kent's books videos as well, if you're interested, spoiler free, so you can watch that also if you're interested. But yes, so for me, as I said, the first book was 4.5, the second book was a 4-star. Then again, I love Rina Kent books, I love the plots and all. Of course the spice is also a lot, but little bit is always okay for me, so I can digest it. But many people, please look also for your trigger warnings. But this book, for me, it could have been even a 5-star for me if they would have shown a little bit of their past, like when Rai fell in love with him. That part was not at all shown, only little, which really made the story incomplete for me. This plot would have been a very much better if a little bit of the past, how she fell in love with him, that would have been taken care. But then anyways, was a good read for me. I was thinking of reading, the next is the Adrian Sokolov, whatever his name is, I forget his name, Adrian, his trilogy. But then at the moment I think I read 5 books of Rina Kent this month, so I'm like, let me get over it and let me read something different, because I am reading Iron Flame also on the side. I have already finished 4th Wing, video is there. Now I'm reading Iron Flame, and I wanted like something more like a romance which is lighter. I've been reading mafia romance for a long time, so I'm looking into stepping into the cowboy romance. So you will be definitely seeing my review about the cowboy, the Swift and Saddle whole series by Lila Sage. I will be reading that and reviewing the whole series as well. So that's my this month's agenda. Then I'll talk about in my next video about it. But now let's quickly go through the Rina Kent books I have read already, and the ones I've read are remaining. So this is her website, so I'm going through that. Cruel King I had read, I loved it. Davian King also I've read. I'll definitely post a video about all of them, like once I'm done with the whole universe. The videos are there in my channel for single or each and every book of these. So Cruel King I've read, you will find the video. Davian King I've read. Steel Princess, Twisted Kingdom, Black Knight, Vicious Prince I have not put the review, but I've already read that. Ruthless Empire I've not read. Reign of King and Rise of a Queen I've not read. Royal Elite Epilogue I've not read. I think Ruthless Empire I have read. Reign of a King I've not read, and Rise of Queen I've not read. All the Lies, All the Truth I've not read. Throne of Power, Throne of Vengeance I've read. Red Thorns, Black Thorns I've not read. Empire of Desire, Sin, Hate, Lust I've not read them. So those are my books to catch up. Woe of Deception, Tempted by Deception, Consumed by Deception I've not read. This is the trilogy of Adrian, which I've not read. Blood of My Monster, Lies of My Monster, Heart of My Monster I've already read. The reviews in my channel. God of Malice, God of Pain, God of Wrath, God of Ruin I have read. God of Ruin and God of Malice is my favorite. God of Malice was my first Rina Kent book, so you can just imagine I was like, what did I just read? But then it got me hooked on. Then comes the God of Fury, which is MM. I'm not very keen on it. So MM romance, though I like Nikolai, but if it was not an MM romance, male romance, I would have definitely read it. But I've heard great reviews, so maybe if I'll ever read a MM, that will be the God of Fury. God of War. I've not completed. I found it really little boring, so I've kept it in my to be read. Yeah, in future. Kiss the Villain, Hunt the Villain, Crave the Villain, Beautiful Venom. All are MN, so I've not read them. So stay tuned for the ones that I have said I've not read and I will be reading. And you can watch rest every review in my channel. Thank you again if you've been watching all this way, and I hope you consider subscribing. It means the world to me. This will let my video be shown to more people who enjoy such content, and it will help me also. I'm a full-time mom. Reading is my passion, and I love romances, and I love to talk about it. I would like to not spoil anybody's fun while doing it. So if you have a handle as well with the same content, please leave it or say hello. And if you like Rina Kent, what are the books you have read, do leave it in the comments. And you can always follow me on Instagram, my life with baby S, and we can always talk about our love for books. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch my video. Stay tuned for the next one, which will be my reading wrap up for the month of March, and what my plans are for April. And then from then on, I would be posting every week. All right, thank you so much for from there on I'll put monthly the wrap ups and what I plan, so you will stay every time, you'll be in loop. Plus for me, I want to finish off my Kindle. Lot of to be hours are there for me to be read in Kindle, so those books. And I recently had a very big Kindle haul since it's my anniversary month. I don't buy physical books all because it's quite expensive to buy, and in Kindle I have an Indian app, so Indian account, so I pay only in Indian rupees, which is much cheaper for me, and the books are right in my Kindle. I find it easier to read in Kindle. But there are some books like The Fourth Wing, the Sarah J Maas series, the Twilight, which I have the physical books, some of Emily Henry's books as well, which I have the physical books, which I keep. But now we are planning, hopefully God willing, we will move to Dubai or Doha. That's where I can easily buy more physical books, because here in Saudi some books are, especially Rina Kent and all, is definitely not available so easily because of the spicy content in Riyadh, Saudi. We cannot find many books, so most of the time it will be hard for me to get, so Kindle is good enough for me. All right, thank you so much for taking the time, and stay blessed and keep watching my videos, and do subscribe to my channel. Thank you.